Right off of the 3000 grit, this edge is keen enough to pair end grain. It's also keen enough to shave with. This is like the fourth take and my hand is getting bald, so, so there's hair everywhere. But I usually take it to the honing films just for that little bit of extra polish. I find that I have to hone them just that much less if I take it all the way up through my 0.3 micron. Another nice thing about this float glass is that it's really good for lapping plane bottoms. This little coffin smoother was an eBay find, and the bottom was not very flat when I got it. This is the blade that goes to it, but with a little bit of 250 or 320 sandpaper running the length of this float glass, I load the blade up and the wedge in with the blade retracted just enough so it's not sticking out. I want everything in there nice and tight because it will tend to deform the body just slightly. And then I would stand up and actually run the plane across that sandpaper to flatten the bottom of this guy. I'm going to do a separate video post on fettling planes to prep planes for use. The Lee Nielsen I recently did a blog post on was this low angle adjustable mouth block plane. This one out of the box took me all of maybe 3 minutes to check the bottom for flat. Everything was beautiful out of the box. It even cut well without even honing the blade. I have some Groves planes that a friend of mine asked me to tune up for him. These he got from Woodcraft. They were on a big sale. They're not bad planes. They just require more work than the Lee Nielsen. As you know, an inexpensive plane as far as like hand planes go, they need probably a couple hours worth of work, but it's no big deal. It's just flattening and taking a little bit of a file to the mouth and around the edges. And like I said, we'll do another video on fettling those in total. A piece of float glass this size is also enough to do this number 8 joiner on. So you don't have to have a massive piece of glass to tune up even one of the largest planes. And this will be featured in that video as well. As with many of the other sharpening methods, there's a lot more to this than I can cover in a video. These videos keep getting longer and longer just because I feel like I want to encompass all this material. But the best way to learn these methods is to just do it. The sandpaper one, all of this sandpaper, I got boxes of this sandpaper that I ordered online. I got all of those rolls, the glass, and the adhesive for about 80 bucks. So it's much less expensive than some of the other methods. It's quick, it's easy to learn on. So you can freehand on all of these and teach yourself sharpening before you begin investing in some of the more expensive stones. And like I've said in previous video posts, there's nothing wrong with mixing and matching. So say you've got, a couple of rough grit water stones, you want to start on those and then work your way up through finer grit sandpaper. Or you've got real rough grit sandpaper and you work your way up to some finer, you start with a black surgical or something. There's nothing wrong with finishing up that way either. So for a limited amount of money, we're working on a budget. This is a great method. You throw this stuff away when you're done. You can order new sandpaper online, and the rougher grits, like I said, you can get at a big box store or just about anywhere that sells sandpaper. The finer grits you can find at automotive stores if you don't want to order them online. So this is a quick and easy way to get started. It's a great method. I use it a lot because it's portable. Once again, I do prefer a little bit of water on some of these grits, but really dry method works just fine. So it's definitely portable as long as you can take the glass with you. So that's what I've got for Scary Sharp or Sandpaper Sharpening method. It's really quick, really efficient. It's great for new woodworkers and seasoned professionals alike. I know a lot of guys who have been doing this for a long time who really like this method. So it's worth giving a look. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns on this post or any other post, please feel free to email me at polthausworkshop@gmail.com. Check out my blog. It's at www.polthaus.com. That's Polthaus.com. There's a lot of other woodworking, tool making posts and video entries on there. I've also got a YouTube channel, which is at Polthaus. It's Polthaus. A quick search will direct you right there. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time on the Polthaus Workshop video series.